I'll just oversee his rehab.
Okay, do you want to refer someone?
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Sorry to interrupt.
Are you okay?
Hey, you look a little haggard.
Yeah, I need to talk to you about something.
Okay, I'll catch you guys.
No, both of you. I'd like to say to both of you.
What's going on?
It's about the murder of Lisa Niles.
Jurisprudence in New York State. Is that from the prison library?
Can I help you?
Man, is this a joke?
Yeah, Maxie saw me. She actually saw me hit Lisa with the wrench. Yeah, and then there's video of it. It's blurry, but, you know, it's me.
Max has been covering for you this entire time?
It's pretty incredible, right?
Well, what happens now? I mean, obviously they're going to release her,
It depends.
Depends on what?
If she testifies against me.
So you agreed to testify against Matt?
No thanks to you, Spinelli. Look, for all we know...
You're angry with me.
What was your first clue?
You trusted me to keep your secret, and I broke my promise.
When you didn't have to.
Maxie, I've explained this, and I will keep explaining it
Save
until
your
you
breath,
understand.
Spinelli. You know, I will never understand why you chose to sacrifice poor Matt when he doesn't even remember killing Lisa Niles, who, by the way, completely deserved what she got.
Look, I tried to free you without naming Matt, but the judge would not vacate your sentence unless the real killer could be
just left
charged.
me in here.
With Tiny and her ilk? Never! Maxie, you are a free spirit. You are wilting here in confinement. If you were to remain here another 20 days, let alone 20 years, the damage might have been irreparable. Your luminescence, gone forever. You know that to be true. That's why you signed the agreement.
It's so awful in here, Spinelli. I'm so ashamed. I just wasn't strong enough.
No. It was I who showed weakness. Because I couldn't bear to see you like this. Because, and I know that timing is inopportune. Maxie, I love you. I always have and I always will.
Matt, this isn't over. We're gonna get you a lawyer.
It's a little late for that, and I've got to get to the courthouse.
Well, I'm coming with you. We're gonna figure this out. Look, Lisa was certifiable. She came after me. She came after Emma. She shot Spinelli.
She threw me overboard?
And she killed the boat captain, all right? We're gonna figure this out.
There are all kinds of extenuating circumstances, okay?
Look, we're gonna fight this. It's not like you're trying to hide anything. You actually don't remember what you did.
I appreciate the support. I really do. But you just got back to work. Okay, that's a big step for you. Any spare time that you have, you need to spend with your daughter.
Listen to me. Hey, I'm your brother.
Okay. Appreciate the support.
Okay, there's no other place I'd rather be.
All right.
Hey, if you need me to make another statement, I mean, I could say how crazy and dangerous Lisa was and how intoxicated you were.
Thank you, Elizabeth. We'll let you know.
Thanks.
Come on.
Hello?
Elizabeth, it's me. I'm sorry to do this to you, but I really need your help.
This won't be over until Maxie actually recants her confession. All right, you know how impulsive she
I'm
is.
sorry to interrupt. I apologize. And I don't blame you if you don't want to talk to me.
All I want is for Maxie to go free. You want to make a contribution? Good. You try to run from this, we'll have a serious problem.
Mac, this isn't Matt's fault. He came forward as soon as he knew the truth.
Maxie put herself in this situation because she cares about Matt.
I had no idea that I did anything to Niles. To me, right now, it still seems impossible.
We've got the security footage to prove it.
I just want you to know that I have absolutely no recollection of what happened that night. Otherwise, I would have never let Maxie come forward. I love her.
That remains to be seen.
Mac, he can't confess to something he doesn't remember doing.
Yes, that's true.
You know what? I don't think your brother ever really appreciated Maxie the way she deserved. He was always dismissing her. And I actually heard him say to her face once that she was too shallow to appreciate his work, but not too shallow to take a murder rap for you. Is that it?
I'm sorry. Okay? I am sorry. I will wear that burden. I know it doesn't sound like much, but from where I'm sitting right now,
you're sorry. I'm waiting for the follow-through.
I swear to you, I'm going to do everything I can to get Maxie out of prison. No matter what happens to me.
It makes sense. You love me.
It's the one constant in my life. It's there when I wake up. there when I go to bed. It's bewildering, it's bewitching, and oftentimes it's inconvenient, but I wouldn't trade it for anything.
So this is what? Your way of getting rid of the competition?
I think you know me better than that. But I will say that Dr. Hunter is not the right man for you.
And you are?
Yes. You may not realize it yet. You may never realize it, but even if you don't, I need you to understand why I did this. It was not to eliminate a rival. It was only to save you.
Even though I didn't want to be saved.
Yeah, but Maxie, you did. You knew in your heart that this sacrifice was misguided. You were looking for a path to freedom, and I found it. And maybe when you accept that, you'll even admit that we belong together.
Time to go.
Sweetheart.
This is all gonna be over soon now.
I wish that were true. I'm so sorry.
Wasn't the wisest course of action, but your intentions were the best. You're trying to protect my brother.
Matt doesn't remember why he killed Lisa Niles, but I know he must have been trying to protect Robin.
Max, did you see her?
Yeah, she was lying right there on the boat deck, unconscious. Matt did what any of us would have done, which is why I didn't say anything. And I never would have. I already cost you your wife. I didn't want you to lose your brother.
Let's talk about how much you cost this city, Miss Jones. Man hours, court fees. Not to mention the fact that you obstructed justice.
I'm really sorry.
I'm not interested in your apology. Just your testimony against Dr. Hunter.
Not so fast. My client won't agree to anything without benefit of counsel.
Alexa sent you?
Yes, Rosalind Kwan. And this young woman doesn't testify until she's officially released.
That wasn't the agreement.
Do you want the conviction or not?
Hi. 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for coming all the way down.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Did Bernie give you the money?
Yeah, it's in my purse, but just out of curiosity, why'd you want me to bring it?
Well, I didn't think the cops would react well if Bernie came in and started waving around money for a nuisance arrest.
You consider murder charges a nuisance arrest?
Look, there's nothing to tie me to Franco's death.
Then what are you doing here? What happened?
I think McBain called it in.
Why?
He's trying to take Sonny down. He said he was coming after me, and here I am.
Yeah. Judge agreed to our terms?
He did. Miss Jones' sentence is officially vacated. Your client is free.
Oh, thank God.
We have to celebrate. Or not.
Court reconvenes in half an hour, at which time you, Miss Jones, will testify, as promised in your sworn affidavit. If you fail to appear or give testimony, you will be headed straight back to Pentonville.
She'll be here.
See that she is.
I brought you a change of clothes.
Thank you.
You hungry? We've got a half an hour.
Is the little Greek place still open?
I can go pick up
No, I'm
something
not
from your
hungry.
favorite pizza.
Look, I appreciate everyone's concern, but Matt's the one we should be worried about right now.
I agree with that, and I think it's time we talk legal representation.
I'm gonna be okay.
Matt, you're about to be charged with murder.
And look, if I've half hour's all I've got, I want to spend it with you. Alone.
Those are in the witness room.
Come on.
Wait, hey, if you're harboring any thoughts about leaving the jurisdiction, I would strongly advise against it.
He has a point.
You think I'm going to grab Matt and what, go on the lam?
You have a history of impulsive acts. Is the current situation would attest?
Matt is my boyfriend, and I want to spend some time alone with him. Is that okay with everyone?
Yes, honey. As long as it's okay with Matt and his brother.
We just need a little time.
Absolutely.
Max, you heard the DA. If you don't fulfill your obligations, you're going right back to Pentonville.
Well, I have no intention of going on the run. Look, I swear on Robin's memory, we'll be back.
You know, I don't know if this is right. Maybe you should be with your family. I mean,
I want to be with you.
I don't know how to thank you for everything that you have done for me.
I'm not
it's
finished
incredible.
yet.
What are you talking? No, I have to face what I did, and this might be the last time that we
that's
see
not
each
happening.
other. Maxie, you're the DA. If you don't testify against me, you're gonna go back to Pentonville.
Leave the DA to me, okay? you trust me? You ready?
You sure about this?
Of course.
You know what this could cost you, right?
I know what it'll cost me if I don't. Now, come on, we don't have a lot of time. We can't afford to let anybody stop us.
Hey, Matt. Hey.
Hey.
What's happening? Where's Lexi?
She's free. She's free. The judge vacated the sentence.
Oh, my goodness.
Right?
Me.
Yes.
So great.
Yeah.
You're relieved.
Thank you.
Are you going home now?
No, she still has to testify against Matt.
Dear Lord. You're going to need a vacation after all of this.
Yeah, well, I got plenty of time. The mayor just fired me.
Yes. She offered me the job. I turned her down.
What do you mean? You'd be a great commissioner.
No, I can't. That's your job. I can't. You know, you're a natural.
Hey, you know what? Maybe they're hiring in Beecher's Corners.
The presents in the bail payment, it shouldn't be that long now.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, of course. So tell me, what does McBain gain by smearing you in the papers?
He plants a story like this, then he calls in a tip linking me to Franco. Even if there's not enough evidence to get me to trial, investigation is a diversion to get me out of the way.
And then McBain has a clear shot at Sonny. I'm sorry, poor choice of words.
No, you're right. McBain is after Sonny. And whatever else he can get.
Okay, so now that this is in the paper, everybody's gonna know.
I know. I went to see Monica. And I told her the whole story, what Franco did to Sam, and that Franco's my brother.
Did you tell her about the baby?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Franco was Alan's son, the baby's still a Quartermain. I wanted to give them a chance to think about the baby and what they're gonna do.
And what do you think?
I think Monica's gonna be fine. I'm not sure how Edward's is gonna react.
What about you? How do you feel about the baby?
Monica said something to me. She said that I was living, breathing proof that Alan had cheated. She didn't want me. She didn't want me in the house. Alan had to keep me in the gatehouse. And then she held me. And everything went away.
She loves you like her own.
That was her point. That it is possible. Yeah, I went to talk to Sam. I just keep thinking about how innocent the baby is, and now it's not fair for me to burden this child with my history.
So you changed your mind.
Then the reporter showed up, and the whole thing was in my face again. What Franco did and how I couldn't stop it.
Okay, but now that this is in the open, there's nothing to hide. There's nothing to cover up. Maybe in time, you and Sam will work things out.
You're free to go, for now.
Oh, life. Wow. I'm really sorry about your brother. There's gonna be some fight.
Yeah, I should probably call my dad.
Oh, do it when you get home. I'm not going anywhere, you know. If you need anything.
Thank you. What?
Is your brother with you?
No, he's with Maxie.
The judge will be here in 5 minutes. If they're not back and ready to cooperate, an arrest warrant will be issued for both their arrests.
I'm here, like I promised.
Where's Matt?
About that, there's been a change of plans. I won't be testifying against him after all. You'll just have to close your case without my testimony.
I thought I made myself clear, Miss Jones. If you don't testify, you'll be in breach of our agreement.
Sweetheart, a lot of people have put themselves on the line. It's not fair to throw that back in their faces.
I'm not.
Actually, where's Matt?
The coward has fled.
He has not.
Then where the hell is he, Maxie?
Sorry I'm late.
On record?
On record.
All right, Miss Jones, you've had your fun. You signed an agreement. You have to testify against this man, or you risk immediate return to prison.
Actually, I don't have to testify. I did some research. And a wife doesn't have to testify against her husband.